Had to come back with another video. I got this nice jacket now. I feel like I'm like a mob boss or something in this thing. So this past weekend we decided to go out to Lake Lanier to what they call Margaritaville's Snow Island. So basically they make snow with kind of like shaved ice, but it's really realistic looking. You can go out there and you can play games and you can ride rides and you can ride down the mountain on a little inner tube. I'm going to give you a little bit of info of how to save some money, as well as we did by accident. We didn't even mean to do this. Kind of some tips of if you go there. So let's get into what we did first. So first thing that we did as soon as we got there and we got our passes was, of course, we had to hit Snow Mountain. So ways down there. Are you scared?
Yes. But I'm excited at the same time.
Oh. Almost hit him. And then after Snow Mountain, which was not included with the pricing that I'll get to at the end of this, paid $2.50 for a s'mores package, which gave us some s'mores and some sticks and some chocolate, so we made s'mores. There we go. Can't see it all. Then we went to go ice skating, but at the time they were doing this and were trying to clean it up and get it ready, so we couldn't ice skate then. It's like fire in a tube. So we went through a little tunnel where we checked out the Tiki Bar, which is also what led down to Santa Claus. We didn't actually go see Santa Claus because I already had plans the following day with Kaylee to go see Santa Claus. So this is what the Tiki Bar and stuff looked like, though. Whoa. It's almost like the Six Flags one, except not nearly as big.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's like shooting through.
I guess that's just nice.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that one.
To Kaylee's favorite spot, which was probably the big just snowball pit. They had taken one of the wave pools and just filled it with snow. They had these little devices where kids could make snowballs, and basically they were down there playing in it. Sadly, we didn't bring gloves, our mistake, so she wasn't able to enjoy it as much as she wanted, but she went back to this thing like 5 times. Longest snow ride in North America. Did she? Hit the sled, buddy. Then I decided to get her on the alien abduction ride, or Starship 2000, I think is what it used to be called. It was a blast, though. Here's that. I think that was somebody that fell.
The whole thing moves up.
Okay.
I haven't been in one of these in a long time.
I'm scared.
We're being abducted. You ready?
I literally cannot
Then we actually made it back to the skating ring where we were actually able to skate. But I was completely petrified. When I went to Kaylee's school event about 6 months ago, I tried to use my rollerblades and was terrible. I did not fall, but I was just really scared. I'm hoping that maybe me and my girlfriend could go another time and me and her be able to kind of do it, and hopefully I won't be as scared. But I don't know. I don't know if it was all the people there or what, but I was just terrified to the ice skating. I don't know about this. No, I'm just gonna show my feet, and I'm not leaving the rail at all. Then, of course, well, had to do bumper cars. After the bumper cars, we got on the Ferris wheel, where that's when we ran into the drumline team that was walking around with the Braves. That was pretty cool, and Kaylee got this dope picture.
Hello, beautiful people. Okay, now I'm completely scared for my life.
They're coming this way. I can't think of it, but I've seen him definitely.
He's the great guy.
Woo!
The great guy here. I think they're taking pictures.
Then Kaylee wanted to ride this rotating guitar ride. We rode it with her. She loved it, and she wanted to ride it again by herself, so we let her. Gonna ride the guitar. That ain't going nowhere. Oh, I think I'm gonna put this down now.
My belly's starting to turn.
That will be a nope for me. She wanted to ride by herself. Then, of course, after that, we drove around Lake Lanier and got to see all of the lights, and then that was it. We headed on home. Holiday Village. Season's greetings. So what I wanted to get in here was a little bit of the cost and a little bit of how our day went. So let me break it down for you. Just to drive into Lake Lanier during this time when they have Magical Nights of Life, it is now $42 for one car. So that gets one car of, I think, up to 10 people inside the gate. Now, after you've gotten inside the gate, to do everything that we did is a total different additional charge. So we happened to get really lucky because we arrived there to do the Snow Mountain and to do the other stuff, and we arrived at 3:50 p.m., which fortunately, was 10 minutes before they started charging that $42 per car. So we kind of missed that little $42 fee and were already in Lake Lanier before they were charging. So that meant once we left the park, we were able to just drive around and see the lights, and then we got to leave. So tip number one is arrive before 4 p.m. and you'll save yourself 42 bucks. You'll also save yourself on the ridiculous long line that was about 2.5 miles long from what I calculated from where it ended at to where the gate was. 2.5 miles of just cars sitting there. It was crazy. Definitely get there early. And then the only other thing would really just be the cost. Basically, each ticket is $2.50, but it costs a couple of tickets to do each item. So like the Snow Mountain slide itself is 4 tickets per person, and for $45 you only get 20 tickets. So just for us to do that once, it would have cost us 12 tickets. We did that twice. We actually ended up paying for wristbands, which the wristbands cost $40 for the adult and $30 for the kid. So with taxes, I only paid about 118 bucks, but that got us fully unlimited access to everything. We could have did Snow Mountain over and over and over and over and over again. She could have rode the guitar as many times as we wanted. We could have did the Ferris wheel as many times as we wanted. We had no limits at all. So that was pretty nice. It was a little more expensive than maybe buying 2 packs of 20 tickets, which would have gave us 40 tickets for like 90 bucks. But again, we would have spent 24 of those just doing the mountain twice. And so I really think that if you're going, spend the little extra to get the wristband, or that the kids can just ride the rides as much as they want, and they get to have a good time. So I think that's going to do it for this video. That is definitely my tip. So try to arrive just before 4 o'clock. You'll save that 42 bucks and get the wristband so that you're not paying with tickets, just because the tickets go really, really quick. And the fun stuff is, of course, more tickets. So in the long run, even if it's 4 of you, I think it's well worth the money just to get wristbands. But that's just me. So I hope everyone's having a great day. If you can, click that like button. Click subscribe down in the corner so that you can see what we're doing next time. And I will see you in the next video. Deuces.